Set, go!
Hey, welcome into a new episode of Sports Frequency. I'm here with my co-host Christian, and let's start off with NFL, of course, favorite sport. Recap of NFL Week 5. Pretty exciting games, ended with Monday night's really crazy game, Chiefs and Jags, which we were kind of just talking about off camera before we started recording for this. But yeah, overall, good fun week. Our teams played each other, Cowboys and Jets, so that was pretty fun. I won't even say that. I won't say it was pretty fun. It had its moments. It had its entertaining moments. I'll start with that. So how about we start with that one, man? I'll start with you, just your perspective on it, that matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I think last week I already clapped for y'all. I said, hey, congratulations to the Cowboys. Y'all won this game. Cool. Thanks for stopping by New York. Yeah, man, it was just more of the same for us.
I didn't believe you. I never believed you, by the way.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't know
Cowboys
why.
can mess this up. They can really mess this up. Like, the
Yeah.
Cowboys also shoot themselves in the head. They have experience in that as well. So
Right.
I
This
never.
is this is literally what you say every week. Like when we go
Dude,
through
but
this
this
week,
when the
looking
Bears happen,
forward.
everyone's like, "Oh, you guys are gonna be competitive," blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and like they blew the crap out of us, man. Like it happens, and that I was expecting that, honestly. So,
Yeah, no, man. I think you guys are competent offensively, right? Like I
we do
think
look we do look competent. We're more competent than we have married the pass and the run game together. We're doing, I would say, previously our offense worked where our run plays would look a certain way, our formations, and our pass plays would look a certain way. And right now, you can't really differentiate what we're trying to run. And I think that makes us more successful offenses. The teams that have really great offenses do that well at a high level. So I think we've managed to do that in a way that Mike McCarthy, Jason Garrett, all the coaches we've had in the past could not do. So I'll just say that.
Yeah, I think at this point, I think the only thing like good for the Jets is basically like if you took, like Garrett Wilson in fantasy, he's still getting like at least a touchdown a game, averaging probably like he's still getting like
It's like 8-9 targets a game.
Yeah, Brees is like running the ball pretty damn well. But other than that, man, I mean, the expectations are not high. I think at this point we're probably gonna go maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll get 2 wins. I don't think.
Nah, I think you guys won more than 2 games. Seriously.
I don't know, man. It doesn't. It feels like we've had so many games. Like the energy has gone from like 100 to like the negative 100. Like it just like the Pittsburgh game felt like a fluke like loss, and then every other game has just been like yo, is this the same team that we saw last week? Like that first
I will
week,
say
it's
the
like,
Bills
what?
game, that was Fields got hurt in the first quarter, so he never finished it, and you had to put your backup in. So I feel like that's one of those games where it just kind of got out of hand very early. Things happen, injuries, but
Yeah. No, and
yeah.
and then especially this week, like making it like seeing the Bills lose to the Pats, and I'm like, yo, are we that trash? I was like, wow. Like now it just feels like, well, I don't think the Dolphins. I don't think the Dolphins are like in a huge like outside of our league, but just seeing like the dynamic of like the Pats and I'm like, wow, we're just gonna continue to be the ass cheeks of the East, basically. like, like is that the future of the Jets forever, bro? Like, what's it gonna take? Is it Woody Johnson needs to sell the team? Like, I don't
I
know.
have
Like,
to.
what's the reset? What's the reset button for the
It just
Jets?
it
I don't
just it
know.
just feels like since the butt fumble, things have just
Yeah. I don't know, man.
yeah. But
But good for you guys, man. I mean, I think Dallas, 2-2 now. I
are we
think
2-2-2? I mean, no, 2-2-1. I'm
two
sorry.
and one, yeah, because of the
2-1,
tie,
yeah.
which is, I just count it as whatever. You guys are a break-even team right now. I think you guys could go ahead and possibly be like a dangerous like little wild card spot in the playoffs. Possibly. If you guys can keep it together, maybe Dak doesn't get hurt. You guys don't lose like Pickens or something like that. CD
Hmm.
comes back and is dangerous in like playoff time. That'd be good. I think yeah, you guys are definitely more on the rise than us. For us, I don't know, man. I think if we have like at this point, it's like throw the season away. But then I think, I was talking with my brother-in-law, And I'm like, yo, like if we throw the season away, right? Like, what is the Jets' move? Because I don't think Fields is the problem. It's like, so if we have like a really high pick, like where are we going with this? Because the line, the O line still seems to be like, eh. And then,
Fields got hit a lot in the Cowboys game.
but then again, we don't have another threat at wide receiver other than Wilson. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And I think we're okay. Like we don't need to be like looking at running back because I think still
Well, no, I
obviously
think you would have to look at. I mean, unless Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis are your
I think
answers.
they're
I don't. I
enough.
don't think you guys are signing Brees. I don't see that.
I mean, but
James
he's
Cook and Brees Hall were in the same class. James Cook has already been paid. Not saying that Brees can't be paid, but
yeah, and to be honest, I don't really know like the cap
it's
hit
like when
it
are they
would
going to
be
do it?
all
I feel
that
like it would have
right.
happened at this point in time. And I feel like that's where the Jets are. I feel like he's an asset that can be moved to position yourself for the future. Even though you like him, he's a talent. But if you're not going to pay him, you got to move off of him. I feel
Yeah,
like.
but he's also like relatively young. Like I don't think Brees moving away from Brees is the
But he's
move.
in the
Like
final year. He's in a contract year. You either
right,
pay
but
him
I'm
or you
talking
trade him.
about like age. Like I don't know what is.
I mean,
I
he's
don't know
probably like
how.
23,
But you
maybe.
think I don't know if in Brees's head is it like he's the top back? Is that
I
what
think
he's
so.
thinking? Like
Dude,
I'm saying
Brees is
pay
definitely a
wise.
top back,
I'm
man.
saying pay wise. He's thinking that. He's thinking top back in the
He's
league.
probably James Cook range. Like whatever James Cook
Yeah.
got paid. I'd say.
I mean, he's 24 years old. Whatever. Honestly, pay him. I wouldn't even be mad if they paid him. Why would I be mad at that? You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. But I would just if the organization is trying to advance for the future. I mean, I don't know what they do with it because you could trade them and get a piece, and then it's like you don't know what to do with that piece, or it's a pick, or it's a player. So
But that's the thing. You have an established back that when he's healthy, he's super dangerous, and he's been
he
pretty
is good.
healthy.
And he's a good pass catcher. You trade
Right. Also a
him,
good pass
you're
catcher.
you really are punting on the season because you don't trade him for a player. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just a pick. You're punting on the season. Or Isaiah Davis is just something that we just can't imagine right now. They've seen something in camp or practice, and Braylon Allen's not coming back for a while either. So
Yeah.
there's that. But Cowboys and Jets, that was from. I'm gonna be honest, man. I stopped watching it in the third quarter just because I was like, it's not entertaining anymore. It's just like So honestly, when I looked at, so I started Justin Fields in like three. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not. No, there are games where it's like I'll
Damn,
have
bro, you
multi
gotta
view
take
up. No,
jabs
it's like, bro, from a Cowboys perspective, from a Jets perspective, man.
Yeah.
Look, I was looking at the score, and then I was like, dude, when are you gonna do something, Justin Fields? Like, I
Yeah.
have you in like 3 fantasy leagues, you're not doing anything. And there was an Eagles and Broncos game that was really good, so I was like, let me tune to that. And they were getting blown out for a while, so I ended up watching the Panthers and the Dolphins. Like that was the game I tuned into because that was a bit more, back and forth.
Yeah.
So that was the game I watched for most of the 1 o'clock block. But
Yeah.
I mean, we can go into that one really quick. I thought that was an awesome game from Rico Dowdle. He was with the Cowboys last year, and I thought it was good for the Cowboys. I thought that they should have given him more runs early in the season. They just never gave him the ball. He had like 8, 9, 10 attempts per game, and then back half of the season he was getting all the attempts. So
Yeah.
I knew he had the dog
200
in him.
yards was wild.
Yeah, no, I never expected that, but I mean, I knew he had it in him. I
Yeah.
really did. I knew he had it, and I knew that was something he could do. So when I saw Chuba was going to be out, I was like, I'm going to need me some Rico. So I had Rico in like 3 leagues in like my RB2 or my flex spot, and he delivered. Except for my league where I still lost, but we'll get into that.
And I forgot to take out. I forgot to
Bucky,
take out
I was like,
Bucky
dude,
Irving.
I was like, the
damn.
better team really won, man, because you had a man down in the lineup, and
Oh shit.
and I still lost. So
That
the
was
better
like
team,
the-
better team won.
That's like ball don't lie, bro.
Yeah, ball is not lie. You definitely have the better team, man.
I saw that and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna lose this game. I forgot to take him
Look,
out.
it was one of those things, man, where I was like, I don't want to win this way, but at the same time, if it comes down to like he switches it for somebody, and it's
You
like
gotta
that's
take
why I
the
lost.
dub.
I was like, oh my gosh, man. So no, you deserved it, man. Your team
Take that
was
dub.
definitely better. Yeah, that was wild. But yeah, Rico ran for 206, and then I think he had some passes, so it was like over 230 all-purpose yards and a touchdown. Man, that was an incredible output from him, and the Panthers won that game. That was really, really, really good. But
And honestly,
And-
like looking at their record, they don't even look. They like the Panthers don't even look that bad. They're 2-3 now.
oh yeah, they are 2. Yeah, they don't look
You
that
know?
bad.
They
Yeah,
don't look
they
that
beat the
bad.
Falcons, and now they beat Miami. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
I think the Jets got to be the worst team in football right now, are they not? At least,
I think you're the only winless team, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Look, you might go across the pond and beat the Broncos. You never know, man.
yeah.
It
We
can
are the only
happen.
winless team. Damn.
It can happen. You know what would be funny? The Broncos beating the Eagles and then losing to you guys.
That'd be
No
crazy.
offense when no one offense when I say that, but that'd be so NFL. Like that's just like the parody in the league. That's just
Right.
like it can any given Sunday. Like
Then you do
it
the
can
math, and
happen.
you're like, okay, the Eagles are still the best team.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you figure it out. But yeah, I think that the Jets have a fighting chance. I mean, I don't know how that'll. We'll get into that week 6 in a second, but just I want to talk about the Denver game. I think on last episode I mentioned I thought that was the matchup. It's an AFC opponent. They don't see them often. This would be the chance that the Eagles get got, and they got. The birds got their wings clipped,
Dude,
and
my second. Remember, I had that
you had it. You had
that
it.
dog parlay. I took that one as a single, but I talked about it here, and I said my 3 dog parlay, which didn't hit because of the fucking Browns. But it was the Browns, it was the Broncos, and it was the Jags. I call that
There
three
you go.
leg. Two
I
of
was
the
never,
fucking
dude.
three,
I would
bro.
have never taken the Jags, man. I would have never
Yeah.
taken them, man. Just because I don't know. This Jags team is different. I think they're 4-1 now, so that's like I think they said since 2008 or something crazy like that. They haven't been 4-1 2009. So
Yeah, I think
this
they're
Jags team
good.
is
I think
different.
they got a weird start with the rain delay, and they kind of were they had like a under the radar start. I'd say
They
like
did.
nobody was really like thinking the Jags would be anything. They were kind of it almost felt like people were putting like Trevor Lawrence as like a replacement quarterback eventually. Like they were like,
They
oh, is he
were.
like phasing out? You know what I mean? And then
And then you had
yeah,
the guy Ryan Thomas, I think the junior or is it
yeah, yeah,
Robinson?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He was
Robinson.
dropping balls. That was an issue. So started
Travis
off pretty
Etienne
weird.
comes back, and they're like, oh,
ETN out of nowhere is like
he's
a
still really
dog.
good.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, but they beat the 49ers. I was like, dude, they're serious because they had not beaten I think a West Coast team in like forever. I think that was like a stat on them. But yeah, that was a good game. Yeah, Monday Night Football last night. That was really good. Crazy ending. Trevor Lawrence with that fall down and just picking it back up, and then that 99-yard touchdown
yeah, that was crazy.
interception touch. Yeah, that was ridiculous. But
Crazy.
what else happened in
Quite
week
a few
5?
good plays
What was?
in that in
Oh,
that game, man.
there was.
That also
Uh,
was like Trevor reaches and they freaking fumble his ass and then they pick
oh
it
my,
too. I was like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
dude, this
Travis
guy's
Hunter
crazy.
had some really. He had a
Yeah,
really
utilize
collaborative
that guy. That guy,
Yeah.
he gets up, man. Like
He got up there, man.
I
I
was
mean,
like, wow.
that pass was in danger, man. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's definitely gonna be incomplete. No one's gonna catch that, and like and he got up there and got
Dude,
it.
when
That
they
was-
showed the replay, I was like, yo, this dude has
he's nice,
some
man.
bounce, bro.
He's
Like I don't
yeah,
know
he's
why
got
they don't target him more. I don't know.
They don't. I don't think they. I think they play him in certain sets on offense. I don't know what it is, but I don't. They know better than us how to utilize someone like that. But it just seems like they're easing him in really slowly. And I don't understand the reason why. But
It's probably because they understand that as far as NFL goes, and this is my thought process with it, is they're trying to feel out like where is this guy going to be more impact because you can't run them full speed on both sides. Like
no,
and
I agree. I don't.
and
I
then
don't
if
think
you
they should do that.
if you
I don't think
half-ass
they
him on
should.
both sides, then he's not really doing any like you know what I mean. Like he's not.
That's what I felt
totally
like they've been doing. I
anything.
feel like it's been half-assed. I feel like
Yeah.
I hear the stats after the game, and it's like 30-odd snaps on this side, 30-odd on this side. It's like, what did that accomplish? It's like, I don't get it. So
Yeah.
I always thought that they would utilize him in mostly defensive sets, and then have like certain plays for offense. It's just like when they're running certain sets, they'd have him out there, but instead of like a 50-50 split, it's just like you're not exceptional at either doing it that way, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
They probably got to put a little weight on him though.
Oh, for sure, for
Looking
sure.
at
He's like a
him.
Devontae Smith. He's bigger than Devontae Smith, like just bulk wise. But I get
Yeah.
it. He's got a thin frame for sure.
Yeah, he's yeah. I saw when you see him and I was like, damn, bro, he's like
Yeah, I was like when because he got like kind of dinged up for a second. I'm like, oh crap, is he like hurt, or is it like
Right.
what is it? So I was like, I'm glad he came back in, but unlike Brendan Strange, who did not come back in the second
Yeah.
half, that's a whole nother thing. That guy's on IR now, but yeah, week 5 was really good. Some exciting matchups, just cool things to watch. Colts continue their dominance,
Yeah.
beating the Raiders 43. Baltimore is
Is
Shit,
is
with
is
and
that
without Lamar,
is
with and
Baltimore
without Lamar,
officially out of the playoffs in your view? I think they are, dude.
they are actually the betting favorite on FanDuel
Really?
to win that division. I think they're minus 140 the last time I checked.
They look like they're not going to even make a wild card spot,
Yeah, it does look like that, but I think if
even
Lamar
with
returns,
Lamar. I mean, when Lamar, even with Lamar, they didn't look like.
yeah, it does look bad, and it's like you look at the game this weekend. They played the Rams, and you seen how the Rams have played. How do they win that game? They're 7 point dogs at home. How do they win that game? Now I'm with the spread. I'm with the spread. 7 point dogs. I'm with that all day. But do you see them winning that game straight up with Cooper Rush? Like I like like
Yeah,
I don't know about that, man. Like I've seen Cooper Rush in Dallas, and when he was the starter, he had a very competent defense. That's when our defense was pretty nice. But yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it, man.
and I remember you guys at one point were like, it was like thrown around that they wanted him to start for you guys, like to be the guy in Dallas.
Look, everybody's favorite quarterback is the backup quarterback.
Right.
That's just on any sports team. That's the most popular position. Whenever the QB1's messing up, they want to see QB2, and so QB2 messes up or he can't do it. So
Yeah.
it's just all talk, man. All
Unless
talk.
it's Zach Wilson, wherever he's at floating around. You
I
don't
think
want
he's
to
in
see that
Miami.
dude.
I want to say Zach Wilson's in Miami. I want to
Well,
say. I
the
think he's two is
Dolphins
back.
Dolphins better pray that Tua don't get concussed, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no, for real,
Zach
for real.
Wilson's not the guy.
No, no. Dude, they showed that clip of him at BYU doing that cross
Oh
body
god,
throw. So I'm like, is this all it took, man?
too
Dude, I
much.
remember before the draft, that was all you could see on ESPN, man. Like I think that was a good chunk of their decision making
I think when
for.
they look back at it, that's what like Salah
Because
and
I thought
like that's
Darnold was
what
a good I thought Darnold was a good pick. I never saw with Wilson like with the take. I was like, I don't get it. Like why? Like they're better athletes. I think you
yeah,
know.
because I think did he come out in the same. I think he came out in the same draft with Justin Fields.
That was 2021.
I believe they came out in the same class.
Yeah, I think that was that 21. 20. I think that was
Yeah, it
21.
must have been 21. I know they.
Yeah.
I know that. I didn't
I
understand
think
why
they
they took
did
Zach
because I
Wilson.
even thought I didn't think Fields would go like top 2 or 3, but I did think he was better than Zach. I didn't see the appeal behind Zach Wilson. It was no hate to him. I
It
just
was
didn't
that
see
video,
how.
literally. It was like athleticism, basically, is what they called
Yeah,
it. And I was
yeah,
like, okay, that's not real. That's like Madden.
exactly, exactly. It doesn't translate to being a good pro.
And he did that. Like, he did that in the league. He had a few of those, like, throws that
Mhm.
looks like sexy on replay, and it was cool. And then we were like trash most of the time.
Yeah.
Like the kid just
Yep.
couldn't. I mean, he. I remember going live and watching him, and I felt like I could see like bloodshot eyeballs through the helmet. Like the kid just looked like frantic all the time. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like it just you could just like feel the aura of no control in the pocket. No, like it felt like that way. But I don't have to relive that. He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
but uh,
Yeah.
but no, man. Yeah, going back to this week, quite a few good games. Those some crazy. I'm glad to see that. I think the Lions are still, establishing dominance. It's crazy. It's almost like so many like if the NFL was stocks, like the trending ones are like have like sold off, and all the ones that you were like, oh, these are good companies, they reversed hard and have gone up, man, because the
Exactly. And
Lions were
you're
like,
looking at long term holds. It's like, okay, we're
yeah,
still looking at the Chiefs as like a
yeah,
long term hold. They'll figure it out. The Chargers was a good growth stock at first, and now like they've gone downhill. I
literally,
think they lose to every single NFC East team this year. I really do.
yeah.
I think that's their trajectory. They'll beat the AFC teams, but they're gonna lose to all the NFC teams this year, just
Yeah.
some way somehow. NFC East
Probably.
teams, NFC East teams, that division. So Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, some cool matchups, man. Omarion Hampton, he went down in that matchup against the Commanders. That was that sucks for him. But
Yeah, it does. It does.
he was having a good
Also,
yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson becoming relevant again against the Bills, man.
Antonio Gibson got hurt. He
Yeah,
tore his ACL. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's my
Stevenson.
guy, dude. I really like how he runs in general. Like since he started at the Pats, man, and he's always like cooked us, even when we had like a really elite defense. The guy has, I don't know what happened. He kind of fell off a little bit, but injury, I guess. But yeah, it was cool to see him like eating away, man. That's my like cup of tea is just seeing good running. I love it, man. Like
I do too.
This
I
is
love watching Bijan play. Like he has such great
yeah.
vision. Like it's
Yeah,
amazing
it's that
watching
too,
him.
right? Like it's not even the hard, like on our team, like Braylon Allen, like just like running hard. Like I don't like that. I like to see the dudes that are
Like the finesse and the
yeah,
footwork and like
they
it's like
hit
I love
holes that
players
you'd
like
even
that.
you're
Yeah.
like, dang man, this
They're
dude
like
is
they're
good.
so shifty. Like they'll double tap and then it's like, dude, they just like cut and like they
Yeah,
just juke some different. Like I love the way Jameer Gibbs runs, man. Dude,
yeah,
watching him is electric.
yeah. No, for sure, for sure. Jameer Gibbs is sick, man. Like for sure,
Mm.
top running back in the league. I mean Saquon obviously too, like super explosive, but I don't know. Obviously, like his work, the amount of work that he's been given has diminished this year, but it doesn't mean that he's not like a guy that just can take off at any moment.
Dude, 6 carries this past week against Denver.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, what is that even? I don't understand. Like, I guess we were talking about that like at the beginning of the season, and we're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And like, is it just them trying to be shifty? They need more blocking up front. Like I don't know. I don't know because at
Well,
first it almost felt like they didn't trust the pass because I mean obviously they started off the season with AJ Brown having like one reception, and that was really weird um, against your team. But you know,
I would say it has a lot to do with the fact that they play on Thursday night
mm,
this week.
oh, just a quick turnaround.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like why kind of, maybe they thought they were in control of that game and that game did come down to the wire. They were in control completely the first half and then second half happened. Eagles are a team of two different halves, man. Like the Rams game, like, they came back of course, but this game they were up and ended up losing. So yeah, I would think it has a lot to do with just Thursday night. They're trying to manage their personnel.
yeah.
So
No, it makes sense. I mean, it's definitely going to be a playoff team. So
absolutely.
why burn through the tires now, man?
And it's an AFC opponent too. It's like you're not going to throw your entire bag of tricks at somebody that you're not even going to see in the playoffs. Maybe in the Super Bowl if they make it, but
Right.
yeah, that's a whole different story.
Yeah. I mean, and by then it's like another team.
Exactly. It's just another team.
We're not even
It's just
halfway
another-
through the season.
Yeah, so
So
maybe not use all your efforts on the AFC opponent.
exactly. No, for sure. That's true. See, you're thinking like, see, you're like an OC, bro.
Look, man, you gotta see the game differently, man. That's all you gotta do.
You're like, I know ball. I know ball.
I
bro."
know ball. You know ball.
Yeah. It's like when you have like Mortal Kombat or something, you're like, yo, like this dude has a mean punch, and it's like, yeah, bro, but his like health level is like at like 5.
So you gotta
Like,
watch
You
it.
just can't hit, like you
Yeah.
just can't throw right hooks all day. For sure. Yeah, man. I mean, good week. I mean, we kind of talked through a lot of the good ones. I don't know
We
anything else that stands out for you, but
Yeah,
yeah,
nothing really. We can hop into week 6 if you like
yeah.
to. I
Let's
know
get
there's
it.
some good matchups. Let's start with Thursday night real quick. We were just talking about that, but you got Eagles and Giants on Thursday night. This is a Giants home game, so Jackson Dart is starting obviously again. I think the Eagles win this one, but
Six and a half.
something tells me that I don't know, they could backdoor cover, but it's an NFC opponent. Yeah, it's a divisional opponent, but I think the Eagles just kind of smack up their people in the NFC. To be honest, I think 6.5 is probably generous at the end of the day. Like I don't see it. He's a rookie at the end of the day, Jackson Dart. I do think that they're gonna win this division game. They know it's important. They just lost, recently, so I think they
Yeah.
take care of business. Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, unless you want to just maybe you have a chill job, but I've done the commute. You got to hop on the Jersey Transit and everything. I wouldn't even do this game if I was a Giants fan. Like,
No.
that's a hell of a commute just to see your team most likely lose.
Yeah, definitely.
It's yeah. This will be one of those games where I probably watch on I'll just hit like box score on my ESPN app and be like.
I will
surprised.
say,
I'll tune in if they're like all of a sudden the Giants are taking up running up.
yeah, like
on
Jack in the
Eagles.
first quarter, man, there could be a few key runs and it could just put them in the red zone, and then Jackson Dart takes off, and they put up the first 7, and then it's like, okay, we've got something interesting,
Yeah.
going on tonight. But
Yeah.
overall, I do think that for this matchup, this game, I mean, the total set at 40 points. You get a total like that, they don't think New York's going to score that much. That just kind of, Philly's going to do it at whatever they need to, but it's telling me that New York's not going to score. So.
Yeah, I might put in a 1 TD Jackson Dart rushing.
Yeah,
TD,
yeah, that's yeah. I'd put that into.
Where
I
he's
like that.
he's just searching down a field, nobody takes himself.
Nobody's open because they've lost Darius Slayton already.
Yeah,
Scadaboo's there out of the backfield. They got Wandale. Theo Johnson is there, but he's more of a short yardage situation, like tight end. But yeah, so I could see it. Their average depth of target is not going to be that good, like for the Giants. Like that's not
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
so.
This is some of those Thursday games when you're just like,
But you know what? Amazon has put on some really great Thursday games. I think the game last week was awesome. So I do think that this is something. It could be something. Could be something interesting.
Yeah, maybe like the forces that run the NFL. They're like, all right, guys, we're gonna
Yeah, we're gonna make some things happen.
yeah,
Yeah,
throw a
we
few
need to.
flags.
Amazon's asking for it. They're giving us a
Get
lot
that
of money
spread
to
to
have
like
this game.
minus one and a half. Give them some hope,
Give them some hope.
and
There
then
you
all
go.
of a sudden, boom! It covers by a mile.
Exactly. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, literally. That's just how it is always. Yeah.
Next, I figured we go into your team, Denver, at New York. It's not at New York, but it's overseas. This is in London, so the second London game of the year.
Yeah.
And currently, the line is set at 7.5, favoring Denver. I'm already saying that I think the Jets can cover this, and I wouldn't be surprised if they won the game
Wow. Yeah,
outright.
I don't think so, man. I
That's
think
just how the NFL. That's
yeah.
how the NFL just
This is actually really funny. I would love because I remember like when Salah got fired, it was like after the London game because like I guess
Oh, was it?
yeah, it's like like Woody Johnson. I guess I don't know. He just maybe he has too many friends out in London or something. But it would just be hilarious. They lose and like Aaron Glenn, like he just gets fired out of nowhere, and they're like, "What?"
I don't think that happened.
No, I don't think so
I don't
either.
see
Obviously,
that.
it's his first like
I don't
season
see
or
it.
whatever. But it would just be hilarious because it's like, all right, there's something to do with London and Woody Johnson that he just don't like going
Yeah,
overseas
so
and losing games. But no, man, I think yeah, I think unfortunately, I don't think we win this game. I think the Broncos are a good team. Maybe there's a fluke there and something has to. It's just every week it's like, and it's been like this for quite a few seasons. It's like, oh, the defense has to play lights out and the offense has to like kind of get lucky. And then now this year it's kind of just like we have to block a field goal and run it back, and then they have to fumble twice, and hopefully we don't get flagged to death.
a lot of
Maybe,
variables.
and then maybe we'll go OT. Maybe,
Yep.
So it's just we can't. It doesn't feel like we can like get like a good flow going for the whole entire game. It's kind of like my golf game, like like the front nine like fire, and then I get to like 10, 11, 12, and I'm like, whoa, what just happened there? Like three balls in the water, and then by the end you're just like, fuck it, I'm just drinking beers. Like I don't even care, bro. Like by the end of the game, they're just like checking flights to see when like what gets them back to LaGuardia the fastest, dude, and that's it. So I don't know, man. I think 7.5 is
Dude, I'm
it's
telling you, I think you guys have a good chance to not only cover but win this game. All the
You said
international
that last
games.
week, bro. You said that last week. You're like, I
That's
don't
because
know.
the
It's gonna be
Cowboys are known to
close.
shoot themselves in the head, man. It's more of a Cowboy
Yeah.
thing than anything.
Like, Dak's
But
over here like hitting it deep on us, like
yeah, he was Dak did his thing, man.
just
He,
like
he hits you for four of them things, man. I'm
dunking
sorry.
on
I'm
us.
sorry.
It's like, yeah, bro. You're
I told
good.
Dak to chill out. He wasn't gonna chill out, man.
Yeah.
But all the international games have actually been pretty close.
Yeah.
Just at different points in times, they've been just tightly contested. So for whatever reason, I think this could be a tight game. I really do. So we'll see how it
Yeah.
ends up. But I think it could be high scoring too. I definitely think that this game goes over the total of 43.
Man, hopefully, I would love to see the Jets to kind of get it in full gear and hopefully end the season with a few wins. And
Who knows?
it's
Maybe
great.
it's just maybe like they're gonna win their first game on non-American soil.
Right.
I can see it.
They need to get off that MetLife turf, man. That's what
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Exactly.
cursed or something, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, we'll see. What about you guys? How you feeling about your game?
Yeah, we've got Carolina this weekend, and we are 3.5 point favorites with the total set at 50 points, 49.5. I could see this game cruising over it. Dallas doesn't have a defense to write home about at all, and yeah, it's a revenge game. It's a revenge game for Rico Dowdle, who used to be with Dallas. He was there last season, and he's already kind of came out chirping, and our head coach has chirped back pretty much. So I do think that it'll be pretty fun to see, just that environment. And I'd love to see Rico go off again. That'd be awesome. I don't know if Chuba Hubbard's going to come back. I hear he's day to day with his recovery, but I hope he just sits this one out. I can just let Rico do his thing against his old
bro,
team.
That's how I know you're not a true fan, because true fan, you would sit him on the bench. You'd be like, nah, you're not gonna take off against my boys.
Never. Fantasy is
against my boys.
Nah, you can take off all you want against
even
my
me.
boys.
I got a defense heavy team, and if my team is playing them, and I know like it's a nasty, I will sit that defense.
You will sit them.
I don't care, bro. You could light up the bench. You're not gonna light me up while I watch you. I'm gonna loathe in this misery all the way, son.
Dude, it's funny because like I think like that too, but I'm more so like, if it's a guy I'm familiar with, like from a team that used to play for my team and now somewhere else, I'm like, I know this guy is a dog. Like, and it's like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what the projections. I'm going to put this guy in. Like, I'll think like that. But besides that, I'm like, it's numbers to me. I'm just like, it's going to end up how it ends up. And I don't want anyone to catch me lacking on the numbers. So I'm like,
I say that, but then I'll go and like bet against my team sometimes. I'm like, at this point, this isn't even about money. I'm just hedging my emotions right now.
Yeah,
okay,
same.
If we lose, at least I won some money, and if we win, then I'm just hyped.
You're happy. When Dallas would make the playoffs, like that's how I would deal with it, because I'm like, dude, if I lose this bet, we're going to the next round, and that is probably even better. Like, I'd pay this amount of money to like see my team make it to the next round.
You have to, man. Like tonight, I took the Yankees because I'm like, well, it's the last time they could win. You know what I mean? Like, the series is over. Like, the season's over if they don't. So it's like an emotional hedge, and it's honestly a good play. So I think so. Yeah, it was a good play.
I agree.
I mean, update right now, they're up. All right.
Yeah, MLB wants the Yankees to win tonight.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Like, that's
dude. Aaron. I mean, I gotta hear on the other monitor, dude. Judge came up, the captain. He hit a salami. We tied it up, and then the boys are up 8-6 right now. We're rolling.
9-6.
Oh, 9-6. My bad.
Yep.
9-6. The boys are rolling, man. I know the bleacher creatures are going crazy. The stadium must be going crazy, bro.
I can imagine that environment, like, there.
Dude, when I was there, and it wasn't even, it was freaking regular season, and it was just hype, man. I mean, it's just one of those teams. It's like any other team, like a Philly, like the Eagles, like, all these franchises that have just a fan base that's just very passionate. It's good.
Large, yeah.
Nah, it's good. But yeah, man, back to football talk.
Dude, I do think Dallas covers. I think Dallas covers this game. We own Carolina. We just do. So, yeah, we're the road team, but we'll actually be the home team. Like, a lot of Cowboys fans come to the smaller market, teams, and they populate the stadium. So, yeah.
No, for sure. I think if the Panthers somehow pull this game, it's like a weird, like, oh, the Panthers are sneaky now. Cause with at least
I can see that being
they're like, oh, they're kind of sneaky. Especially if your boy pulls off another 200-yarder.
Oh my god! Yeah, if he pulls off 200 yards, like, we're not winning that game. There's no way we win that game if he goes crazy like that. But,
and honestly, I think he keeps the RB1 spot too.
I'd like that, man, because I just got the RB1 for like the Lolo, and so
that happens, man. I mean, the smartest place to do in fantasy is always to look at RB2s, because they're gonna get, like, somebody's getting hurt at some point.
Somebody's getting hurt. Everyone's never healthy. So
if you just take straight up stars, the whole, like, that's how I've seen. It's funny. Like, I think it was like a whole a post I saw on Instagram, and it showed like how many people were on somebody's IR, and then like how many people get out. It just, all your starters are just out all of a sudden. You're like, oh, well, season's over. It's like, yeah, man. It's like the bench is what makes your actual team.
It does.
At some point, people are gonna get hurt, so you got to take those risks. You got to hit those plus 400s, man.
You do.
You gotta be a little bit of a degenerate.
You gotta be a degenerate, man. Shout out to the degenerates, man, that are, keeping the business booming,
Bro.
We need those guys. But speaking of degenerates, actually, you would have been a degenerate if you picked the Tennessee Titans to beat the Arizona Cardinals, especially after, like, halftime. It's one thing to just do that before the game, but they were up considerably at halftime, and they came around and won that game. I know we didn't really get into that game, but looking into this week, we see Tennessee at Vegas. I think they are live to beat Vegas, man. Vegas is a fraud-ass team, and I think they can get got by this 1-4 team, the Tennessee Titans. And that'd be a story right there, too. I think that'd be a story. Does Geno get benched if if they lose this game and he turns the ball over.
I'm kind of sad for Gino, man, because he was like kind of on the up for
He
me.
turned his career around in Seattle.
Yeah, in Seattle, and then I don't know, man. Maybe it's just I feel like the Raiders is just one of those teams that's just kind of like cursed a little bit or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I don't see it being too far apart.
Yeah, it's 4.5 points. 4.5 point spread. Vegas is favored. I would not take Vegas here. I would not take them. I don't care what you've seen from the Titans this year. Those boys got some confidence right now.
No, and not only that, man. Once they get rolling, like I think I think in the
they've made plays, man. Calvin Ridley, he came alive, man, in that game. He came alive,
for sure, man. Like once they get rolling, like Cam Ward gets up to like his flow and he's starting to feel himself. Chemistry's there. Like I don't know, man. Maybe Pollard starts taking off. I mean, like, I mean, Pollard's a good running back. Do people forget?
He is.
Do people forget like the
another
Zeke
Cowboys
battle?
running back, man? I've got faith in that kid, man.
You remember those days, the Zeke and Pollard battle? Like,
oh yeah.
Why are we not?
2020,
not
2021. Yeah, Pollard was that guy. He was back there. Yeah. So.
And they didn't, so people were mad. And then I think y'all should have honestly got rid of Zeke earlier and just
we should have, but the way it was set up, we were supposed to sign him, and we just didn't think he would get bad that quickly because there are other running backs from that class or the year before that did not just break down as quickly. Zeke just completely like wheels fell off of him. So that's an anomaly in itself, like how quickly the wheels just kind of fell off. That was,
and it's usually like after like a huge payday too, right? Like of course
it is, but like it was quick, man. We paid him, and then like that year he was good, but like he looked like he had lost a step. And then the year afterwards, it was like way more noticeable. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So but you look at guys like McCaffrey who have signed that next deal, and he's not as good as he was at his absolute peak, but he's still good. He's still out there, man. So
well, it's always like it's if you think about it like in a trend, if somebody's trending high and they have just like a phenomenal season, we've seen it, like you said, even Jonathan Taylor was another one. And he's getting back up to speed now, right? This season he's been phenomenal, but he kind of went quiet for a little bit there, even with trade rumors and everything.
Even Saquon though, like if you look at Saquon Barkley, like he came in the league like 2 years after Zeke. Granted he's like still in it, but he's still playing at a very high level. When Zeke was his age, like I think they're only 2 years apart. Zeke was like just a dump. And Saquon's still good.
There's also that part of the game where you don't know like the guy's tendencies too, like coming into the his college tendencies, but you don't know like everything on him. Like you don't have him playing against NFL defenses yet, and maybe there's something there, like some type of edge to that they're able to come in and kind of like dominate and then they just seal that up.
That's true. I also will say we completely ran Zeke into the ground. Whereas with Saquon, I do feel that he missed a year, I think, with the ACL tear due to injury. So the injury sucks. It can be difficult to recover from, but little bit less wear and tear. And then his tenure with the Eagles.
He was also just down in spirits, man. Like
he was. But we ran Zeke into the ground. Every year was 350 plus. I don't know the exact amount, but I don't know Saquon. He touched the ball a lot last year, and I think that's his most touching the ball. But his previous years, I don't think he approached that. So, but we really ran Zeke, man. We ran him out. So,
well,
there's that.
Hopefully, he's in somewhere, man.
It is. But hey, I want to check into the game of the week, man. Check this out. We've got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. Newly acquired quarterback Joe Flacco coming over from the Cleveland Browns, the other team in town, and he's expected to start immediately, bring a boost to it. I feel like they did this for fan service, fantasy, player service to keep the skill position players happy, and nothing else. Just vibes, because this move actually doesn't make sense. Yes, Jake Browning's bad, but we would have been okay with him being bad if he was getting the ball to the receivers and they had good stats and it was entertaining, but he couldn't do that. So they acquired the fantasy merchant to make it happen. Even though he didn't do it with the Browns this year, they expect him to do it behind a crappy O-line in Cincinnati. So
yeah.
I hope he can do it. I mean, I've got Jamar Chase in one league. I've got Chase Brown. Hopefully he gets some catches out of the backfield. I want to see something move. Honestly, I want to see it. I want to see something.
I'll tell you this: he's gonna go out there. He's gonna ball out for like a game or two.
So. God, I hope
that's
so.
It. That's
you have T. Higgins, right? I think you have T. Higgins in the league. Yeah. I hope
he'll go out there and ball out for like 2 games, and then they'll be screaming from the roof, all Bengals fans. Oh, we're gonna be good, and then that's it. That's all Joe will do for you, man. Like he did the same thing with the Jets. Like he got out there, he was like competent for like 2 games, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. But also that division is very much alive, like to be caught, because Baltimore, right. No one expected Baltimore to be where they're at. I mean, they're like 1 game within that, so or they might have the same record as Baltimore, because Baltimore's won 1 game. So
I mean, at this point, I think the Steelers are probably going to take that division.
Probably so, but it's the fact that it's just the Steelers and no one else. I think they're seeing it as like, hey, if things shake our way a few games, we might be able to,
right? Because they're 2-3, right? They pull off like 2 wins. You're on a winning record now. You're not looking too bad. Maybe,
And you have to see the Steelers, so it's like if you beat them,
right.
I mean that just even gives you a better advantage. So
exactly, that's true. That is true.
So, they're still very much alive. I mean, at least they're showing they're not quitting, giving up on the season. I think that's really cool.
Had the Browns won, that division would have been like, whoa.
Exactly.
Like, whoa,
exactly.
What's going on here?
Exactly.
Like, all you need is the Steelers to like lose 1 or 2 in a row, and all of a sudden we're all dancing and shit.
Yep.
It's like who's gonna be the most trash? That was like the AFC South for a while. Like you had to have just like barely a winning record to make to the playoffs, man.
Exactly.
It's like
yeah, I remember. I think one of the teams had a losing record one year, and they made it in. I know the NFC East that happened for sure. I remember the Commanders made it in like a 7-9 record one year, which is ridiculous. So it happens.
See that they need to look into, and like that's where like playoffs. It's like, all right, we need to like restructure that, because that's some bullshit. Because if you're like in another like conference and you're like in just a hard division, and you're like, are you kidding me? Like they made the playoffs? That's crazy, man.
But they're the team. Somebody had to win it, and they won it. So, and they get a home game, which is insane. 7-9.
Good to see them losing this year. It's a bunch, man. I love it. I love it. I love to see the tears at the bars, man. It's great. The passionate, like how long has Taylor Swift been with the team? I mean, the passionate 2-year fans.
Yeah. Right.
All the passionate diehard Kansas City fans that were there through the rough seasons, right? Yeah, sure.
Yep.
It's a bandwagon team now. That's why everybody hates it.
Yeah, that
not because they're good. We're not stupid. We know ball, dude. They're good, but it's just a bandwagon team. That's why everybody hates on them. So.
But let's look into who I think is like the MVP right now. I think the San Francisco and Tampa Bay game could be really interesting, because we're gonna see, who Baker is. We already know who he is, of course, but just from a standpoint of like, this man is gonna cement himself as the MVP probably. With another really good performance. This is a good 49ers team that is, won despite, just being, someone that a team is dealing with a bunch of injuries. But kind
of making it work. Yeah, still
making it work no matter what. So I'm excited about this game. I mean, I like every game. The Tampa Bay team plays, but this will be cool because I think the MVP chants will get louder. I've heard Dak, I've heard Baker, I've heard Daniel Jones at this point. Of course, the usuals like Josh Allen, but Baker can cement himself in this game too. I mean, those chants are just going to get louder.
Yeah. I think, what does it take? Like, because I was like reading through last week, and I was like, oh, Mac Jones saw a dead body before the game.
I saw that, yeah. And then he came with the
and then he came with
suit.
Like the Two-Face suit and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what needs to happen? I mean, I don't know.
That was pretty badass actually doing that. That was really cool.
Yeah. Did you think that?
Yeah, Mac Jones. Yeah, to come with that, man, I thought that was.
I didn't expect it, because Mac Jones gives me like, I don't know, like he's like a duck hunter or something. Like I don't.
Yeah, I remember I saw this picture of him after the national championship, and he just had like this dad bod, and I was just like, dude, there's no way. But he's like, his persona this year is not that. You know, like what
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
national championship.
It's probably being out in like San Francisco. Like there's a more of an element of like swag that goes into like life and just dress and
Okay.
everything, culture, than like New London, Connecticut. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm
So
sure.
that's
And then
probably
and then
what
he
it
was
is.
then he was in Florida for a little bit. He was in he was
Right.
with Jacksonville last year too. But yeah, yeah, for sure. I
Oh,
agree.
Duval County, yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah,
He
Duval.
was he was out there.
Duval.
Yeah, he was out there, bro. I'm surprised he's not iced out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised he's not iced out, man. We'll
Yeah.
see it at
Yeah.
some point in
If he
time.
ever like replaces Tua down in like Miami Beach, he'll probably be iced
Oh
out.
my god, I can see that. I can totally see that.
Like the Poppy Fresh V-neck down, like just it's like only covering nips. It's
But like Mac
Miami,
Jones, yeah.
Jones. That'd be
That would
hilarious,
be
man.
nice.
It's like, dude, this kid. It's like Joe Burrow, man. It's like another like white boy with swag.
Exactly. Yeah, Joe Cool, what they're
Funny.
called. Yeah, yeah.
Like remember him at like an LSU, like smoking a cigar, like
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
cool stuff. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny, man.
I could see that.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be good. I think you know, even Tampa Bay being favorites, it's pretty interesting. But they probably just are basing that off maybe like last week was a fluke with Jones. I don't know. Maybe is he going to be consistent?
Maybe. I mean, they normally give the home team, especially a home team with a good record, you know, the favorite. At least 3 points, they normally give them that. So, which is about right. It's 2.5. But
I still feel like the Bucks are like fraudulent though, bro. I don't know, man. Like
I don't think they're fraudulent. They've done enough in like key moments where they're down players where I don't think they're fraudulent. They're down offensive linemen. They're down their wide receiver 1. They were down their wide receiver 2, Godwin, for the first few games. But Emeka Ibuka has stepped up quite a bit. They were down Bucky Irving, you know, and you know they have Rashad White. But I mean that duel against Seattle. Now I talked my stuff about Seattle because I didn't think they were a serious team. I didn't think Sam Darnold was a serious quarterback. I mean, he's had his moments, but I didn't think he was serious. But I think Seattle might be a serious team. I think they might be serious. So
yeah, no. Once Walker gets his step, bro, that boy's a beast. Kenneth
Oh,
Walker.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
And
For sure.
I forget how to pronounce his
Charbonnet.
name, but yeah, that guy. I love that guy, man. He's
Zach
good. It's actually a nice little dual like threat they have there.
It is. It's like
Yeah.
why run one too hard when you got 2 bruising backs? So
And
that's-
they're both like I think Walker. I don't know how old he is, but I know the Charlemagne guy. He's definitely pretty young.
yeah, he's young. Yeah, he's like a
So
kid.
they got
basically.
that backfield covered for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
Sam
agree.
Darnold, man, good for him. Hey, it's all good, bro. It proves that the breeding ground is the Jets. You just gotta go there.
You gotta go there.
Figure out
Once
how
you
to
go
not
there, you
do
can go
it.
anywhere.
Yeah, you figure out how to not do it, and then you just all uphill
yeah.
from here. It's all good, bro.
For sure.
But
The Sunday night game we've got Chiefs in Detroit, so it's a home game for Kansas City.
yeah.
I don't know.
You would think
I
that like
points.
a year ago you'd be like, oh, game of the week, you know, like
Yeah,
you're
for
like,
sure,
oh,
for sure.
no, that might be like an easy win for the Lions, but the Lions the lines are not saying that -2.5.
No, they're favoring the
Yeah.
Chiefs. The Chiefs got a little bit of flow to them. I think some bad calls went against their way last game, and you know that just changed the outcome of the Monday Night Football game. But this is a home game. They're back in their home stadium. They're favored. I think they can handle this. Will we see another matchup of Goff and Mahomes like we did when he was on the Rams when they had that crazy shootout in like 2018? I'd love to see that. Love to see it.
I think I'm gonna degenerate this and definitely moneyline the Lions and then hit the over 52.5.
Okay, over 56. Well, I'm on Chiefs, man. I'm on Chiefs. I think the Chiefs. I know Jared Goff has a history of winning against them, but I don't think that the Chiefs will lose 2 back-to-back. Obviously, that's happened already this year, I believe. I think it did, but I just don't see it.
Nah, man, I think Aiden
I don't wanna
Hutchinson
see it.
goes in there and just eats. And
He could.
Yeah, and he just
could.
gets like a few, like maybe like gets a sack or 2. They just.
I think the refs owe the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes because of Monday night. I think they owe them. I think there were some calls in that game that were a bit ticky-tacky
Bro,
in favor
the Chiefs owe
Jacksonville.
like how many? I don't even know how many calls the Chiefs owe the league.
They do, but that was last year. That was last year. Because
Not
last year
forgotten,
it was
bro.
egregious. It was egregious last year. It
These
was
things
very
roll
egregious.
over.
They do they? I don't.
This ain't
Okay,
like
maybe.
a T-Mobile plan where you lose your minutes, bro. Like the fan base knows the bullshit for the
Oh my
years,
gosh, man.
and we're
No,
just like,
I don't care what anyone says. They got tricked out of their spot last night. They really did.
yeah,
They really did. And I wasn't betting on them to win, but they got tricked out of their spot last night. There were some interesting things in that. That's all I'll say.
yeah,
But
for sure.
but yeah, moving on. Monday night we have a doubleheader this week, and Buffalo and Atlanta, and then Chicago at Washington. So Chicago at Washington is easily the marquee matchup of the week because we've got two high draft picks, Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, facing off against each other. And if you recall last year, this was supposed to happen, but I believe Jaden was injured for that game, and so they didn't face off, so to speak. But now both of them are healthy. I believe the Commanders won the game last year on like a Hail Mary, so that was pretty interesting. But or
Yeah,
was
that
it
was a
Caleb
great.
that wasn't healthy? Because no, Jaden made that throw, so was it Caleb that wasn't healthy
Yeah,
for this game?
it might have been Caleb.
Yeah, because they did not actually play. So yeah, this will be interesting. This will be definitely the marquee matchup that people are really tuned into, I think. And yeah, we'll see. This will be fun. I don't know who wins this one. Commanders are favored. They're the more competent team, so I'll go with them. And it's a home game, so
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about going out to this game, to be honest.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be live, man. Yeah,
Yeah, and
that'll
it's
be fun.
not too far from the house, so I might go see this. I
Yeah.
think it's like a pretty good, like even because nobody wants to go see like some unevenly matched game, you know.
Oh
And
yeah,
also
yeah,
like a
yeah.
primetime
It's
game
gonna
would
it's gonna be
fun.
entertaining. I mean, just like all the players and potential scoring that could happen. This is gonna be a good game.
Yeah, no, for sure. It'd be funny if it's another Hail Mary game.
Oh my God, yeah. If it
Yeah.
came down to it, yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be something.
That stadium though, I haven't been. It'll be my first time if I do go, but I heard that stadium is trash. That's
It's
the word on
complete
the
trash,
street.
dude.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's
Have you
terrible.
been?
But it's absolutely yeah. I've been a few
Yeah.
times. Yeah, it's serviceable. Last time I went was 2022. It was 22 or 23, and it was a December game when they were hosting the Cowboys.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys be up there soon. I think in like a
Yeah,
month or
yeah.
two.
We did win that game when that happened, but yeah, I think the Cowboys are going to be there in December, and yeah, we do play the Commanders in a week or so, but yeah, it's a home game for Dallas. That game.
You better come up for that one, man. That's gonna be a good. That's
I'm
a pretty
trying
evenly
to,
matched
man.
one too.
I've been trying to kind of talk to family to kind of get that happening because it's on Christmas Day and everything, so I think that'd be like really fun.
That'd be
So,
sick. Yeah,
that'd be
that's a
sick, man.
Yeah, and you could just
Yeah.
hop on the train too, get there. That's so cool.
yeah, easy,
So,
easy,
it's
very very easy.
But
So.
but yeah,
But yeah,
no,
that's week 5. That's the look ahead. I mean, those are the big matchups and things like that. You know that we're looking forward to. But should be exciting. I think this football season is shaping up to be just as entertaining. I think it's live for anyone to win. Have seen people compare the season to like the 2017 season where you had Foles, you had Case Keenum. Who were some other playoff teams? Help me out that were in that playoff picture in 2017. Brady, of course.
Yeah.
He had Blake Bortles. Do you remember that? Like he was in that picture as well. So you had guys.
everybody's in the
Yeah.
mix. It just feels like this year, like everybody's in the
Everyone's
mix.
in
Like,
the
it's
mix. You
not
can't really count anyone out. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's very early in the season still. Like, clearly, we're not even halfway there. But it just feels like you can't kind of put a grasp on who's locked up yet. Like, who's a really locked up team? Because I don't know. Like, really good teams have taken weird losses. Really bad teams are like kind of
and
starting
teams
to, like, get
are
a
still
step.
like injuries are happening, and then certain players are breaking out, like
Yeah.
just at the right moments, or their coach is giving them more reps. You look at Ja'Cory Crossy Merritt on the Commanders, and he's really starting to hit his stride. And it's like we knew he had the talent, but they just weren't, for whatever reason, giving the rookie like his opportunity. So I think he's a guy that's going to really break out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they have to mix things up as the season progresses,
You
and
have to.
your scheme kind of adapts to what's going on, and it
Yep.
has to. If not, I mean, defense are just going to dominate you. So, no, I think dude, this has been a sick season so far. Honestly, just what
I just wish there weren't so many like bad injuries. Like people are going to get hurt. 100% injury, guaranteed sport, but it's more so like the seriousness of it, like the IR. Like oh, you're out for 4 games. It's okay if you miss a game or two. It's like that happens. It's part of it, but it's just like it messes up fantasy. Honestly, that's what I'm
Yeah.
complaining about.
No,
Fantasy
fantasy
football.
and betting. Like fantasy,
Oh
like
my
even betting,
god,
like
yeah.
NFL, like college
There's
football has
that there's
been
that
good,
whole
but
oh
it's just been a
if they didn't get
whiplash,
hurt in the
man.
first half, you're screwed.
Yeah,
Like like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
or maybe they did what they needed to do in the first half, and it's like you're good, but like if you're on the other side of that bet, then you're not.
Yeah, no,
So
it's been like whiplash with some of these teams, man. Like some things that you think are like, oh yeah, these are locks, and they're not at all. So
yeah,
yeah,
I just for the record, Christian, you won, you beat my ass in fantasy football. I had 3 players get hurt in the game, my kicker included, had a season-ending knee injury
yeah,
and left the game. When does that happen to a kicker? Like it does happen, but I was like, dude, I'm about to lose this week, man.
yeah. It's
This is
just
not.
it's not meant for your league this year, man.
It's not, man.
I don't think it is meant for mine
Not.
either, to be honest. So it's all good. We're breaking even, but hey, it's like divisional opponents. We saw each other, twice, and we were even.
Yep. Yeah, we saw.
So,
Yeah, we split the series. We split
it.
the series. We split it.
So
So
maybe we'll see each
I'm good.
other. Probably not in the playoffs, but we'll
Maybe
see.
not.
Yeah,
Not
in
this year.
in the toilet bowl, I think it
In the
calls
toilet.
it.
Yeah. It could happen. It could happen. So.
yeah. And I had a running back out too, dude. That's what was sad. I was
Yeah,
just
that's
like-
what I'm saying, man. I deserve to lose it, man. Like, yeah, I had every advantage. I had a person in there. I had a warm body in every slot, and I
Yeah.
still lost. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
That's
pretty
crazy week for you for sure.
yeah. Overall, the fantasy outlook is just it is what it is. I feel like at this point in the season, you kind of know like who the backfields, who the backups are for a lot of skill positions. So you saw Marion Hampton; he just had an injury. He's on IR. So people are. I've already seen like the trending tab on Sleeper, and it's like Hassan Haskins, and then who's the other? Vidal, I think is his name. Those are like the guys everyone's going after, and I'm just like, dude, the Chargers' offensive line is crap. Like, I don't want either of these guys like at the moment,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, somebody might get a touchdown, but I just don't want to deal with the like. You just don't know,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
who's gonna be.
Man, those waivers are essential. Like it's just
Yeah,
weird.
you look at the Cardinals situation, man. You got DeMarcado who fumbled that ball. If you remember, he fumbled that ball across the goal line. A similar
Like an
situation
idiot.
to the Colts
Have
player.
you seen the
Yeah.
the AIs where they get Murray to talk about it? And they're
No,
like,
I haven't seen that. I haven't
He's
seen
like
that.
giving a fake press conference or whatever, and the AI, and they're like, yeah, so I'm like a rookie that he's like should be in in like the damn practice squad, and I just think I could flex out here and like fumble, and I was like, dude, like it's just hilarious. It's like I always think, what is going through these people's mind? Like they're just
Yeah, when they make this stuff, yeah,
right,
yeah.
like stay
That's
humble,
funny.
bro. Like what are you doing, man? Like score the touchdown first, and then dance, do whatever you got to do the Dutch,
Exactly.
like,
They're
whatever.
just ready to hit the celly
Yeah, man.
immediately.
That sucks.
But did you see the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals like
No.
hit him on the
Oh
sidelines?
no, I didn't
Dude,
see that.
he hit him, man,
Damn.
and like he was just caught up in the moment, or like, he was just like enraged. But like he got fined for that. He got fined $100,000.
What do you do? Like a helmet hit or like a push? Or
I believe he hit him like either on the helmet or like this area of his body. Like I saw it real quick, and then I was not he actually hit him, and people have commented like, dude, that's a grown man. Like like I don't care if he's got pads on. Like, dude, you don't hit the people you work with. It's just like it's like it's unprofessional.
Right.
But I get it, man. I feel like if this was like back in like the early 2000s, it's like nobody would bat an eye. Like, yeah, you deserve that, man. Like, like
No, the frustration,
honestly,
and then you go and lose to an opponent that you think is a lock, probably.
that cost them the game.
Yeah,
That cost
literally.
them the game. The same way it cost the Colts the game. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, got fined 6 figures for that.
Damn.
Yeah, 100,000. Speaking of people in management getting fined, Jerry Jones fined $250,000 for giving the bird to a Jets fan. Did you see that video?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hilarious. I didn't even know he got fined. I mean, that's like nothing for him, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
dude.
still, dude, $250,000, man. That's I don't care if you're a billionaire.
That's
That's just got to
hilarious.
be like that doesn't feel good, man. But dude,
Yeah.
did you see what Jerry said? The reason, like his explanation for it.
Oh no. No,
He
what's
said he explained, and it's a quote out there. You can find it, but he said, "Yeah, I was trying to give a thumbs up to somebody, and the wrong finger came out, or something like that. My mistake. It was something bizarre.
that? I
I'm
was
like,
thinking
dude,
about Michael, and then how he's attacking.
dude, that man has not been the same since the Micah trade. He's
Yeah.
been more bold. I feel like
Right.
just with his actions, with his words and everything, man. He's just more emboldened.
That's hilarious.
So I thought that was hilarious, man. It was like, dude, this dude is like 80 years old, but he's trolling like hard. Like I think that's that is hilarious.
Yeah, I will say Jets fans are mouthy. Who knows, man? They're like shouting
Yeah.
crazy stuff too.
But
Yeah,
dude, he
man,
pointed too, man. Like that was wild. Like in the
yeah,
video, he's like he gives it to him, and then he like points, like I'm talking to
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
that
That's
was
funny.
crazy.
You know
That was
Michael. You know Michael.
Michael Michael Parsons.
Text him and tell him I did that to you. All right. I run this. I run this organization.
Dude, you got to go on an impersonation
Yeah.
tour. That's that is funny. But yeah. So fantasy. Coaches and GMs are getting fined. Let's pivot to MLB, man. I gotta let you go, man. Go.
Well,
Just
I mean, I think the wild card series went basically how I expected it to go for all the teams that went through. LA coasted through it. You didn't think they were going to coast through it, but I being
no,
such an offensive
no.
powerhouse, they coasted through it.
Mhm.
The Yankees series was insane. I mean, it was
Yeah,
like especially
yeah.
game like
It's the
that
nail
last
biter.
game. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, the pitching was just incredible. It was amazing.
That would have been bad for the MLB if that like didn't go the Yankees' way. I
Yeah.
think
So
so.
we're like on record better than Boston in the playoffs now because I think don't quote me. I think we've seen each other 22 times. It was like
Okay.
an even 22 or 23 times. So we won, and so yeah, we're the better team, obviously. And yeah, man, it was really good. It was funny, dude, just seeing Dave Portnoy. He's a big Boston fan, and just and people on Twitter and stuff like that, just complaining that the wild card series should be more than 3 games or whatnot. And I'm just like,
Mhm.
dude, we lost to you guys in the wild card series before, and it was 3. Like I don't know what it's like. All the excuses are. I get it. I'd probably say that. I probably did
Yeah,
say the
yeah,
same thing
yeah.
at
The
the
loser,
time.
the losing team is gonna say that.
Yeah, but no, dude. Just I mean, the I don't know, dude. Like the ball print on the mound from the balls on those pitchers, they were lights out that game. It was
Yeah.
nasty, man. I always struggle with his name, but Schlittler or something like that is his last name. I always forgot.
Cam,
Yeah, it's Cam,
Cam,
rookie.
something.
It's a rookie guy for us, but no, absolute dominating force on the mound for us, and the all the other teams that went through LA, Chicago made it through, and Detroit made it through. So I think for the remaining series, I don't know. I'm watching the game right now. We're probably gonna win this one and go to the next game. But Toronto's been just such an offensive force, man. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Dude, I mean, I was at the gym watching the game start. I was like the top of the first, and the dude hits a 2-run home run. I'm just like, oh god, dude, like they're gonna
Like here we
sweep us,
go.
man. They're gonna
Here we
sweep
go.
us. So I mean, my hopes are high. Pinstripes
Yeah.
all the way, but we'll see, man. I mean, they're just like an offensive powerhouse. I think that's just how it's gonna go. I think the LA goes all the way, and if we don't win this, then yeah, I think
You
Toronto
got a
goes all
nice
the way too, man.
future. You got a nice futures ticket out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. It's kind of like, well, we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah,
Yeah.
talking about futures ticket, dude.
Yeah.
That damn freaking FSU futures ticket is dead.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Dead, dead. Hopefully, nobody took that out there that listens to this. Dead, man. Miami destroyed us, bro. It was. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I say, and I was talking about this last week. I was like, Miami destroyed us. FSU's not even my team. I'm a UCF guy, but I just see. I think it was just the Alabama win, and then unfortunately, I bought high and got destroyed. But it is what it is. But yeah, to finish off with MLB, man, yeah, I see this running, you know, Toronto, seeing maybe Seattle, and then we'll see, man. I mean, it's all up in the air, but man, hopefully the bats in New York get hot. I know we're probably saving our main guys for tomorrow if this game goes to game 4
Hmm.
on the mound, and we'll see what happens, man. But I don't know. I think even if we get through, I don't know who we'd see. Maybe Seattle, but if we get through, it's just going to be a fight, man. It's going to really just be. I mean, we have really good players, obviously. Aaron Judge, Jazz Chisholm Jr., really good guy that's just came through tonight, hit a home run. Ben Rice, young guy, super good, man. I mean, Volpe's back. Just G, Stanton, he's there. So it's just I don't know, man. It's like you have the bats there to make it happen, but it's just it's just
Hmm.
baseball's baseball, man. Sometimes it just doesn't work. So it's unfortunate to see Toronto get two up on us like that, just because now we're basically fighting like tooth and nail every freaking game. I would have liked to see it like go just to five off of 2-2, and then the
Yeah, and
last one
it's
just be kind of like we'll see. But um, yeah, I think it was two in Toronto. I think these two are in New York, and then it would be the last one in Toronto. So that
mhm.
sucks, dude. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be. I
That's
mean, yeah, like the cards
yeah,
really have to be in our favor. So
yeah.
hopefully the boys can turn it up, man. I don't know how you feel. How do you feel about these teams coming through?
I would say it's been very entertaining so far. Very
Yeah,
entertaining. I definitely agree on the Dodgers. I'm rooting for the Yankees to make it through. I believe they'll make it out of here tonight, and with the win. But that'd be an amazing turnaround. Like nobody would have really seen that based on how this series has started and the nature that it did. Because I think like you had like not you, but Toronto had like 10 runs in each game. So
dude,
yeah,
it's crazy, man. Like
yeah,
I had said it like before when we talked during regular season. I was like, it's like, man, it's gonna be hard to get through Toronto because they're just offensively so good, man. And but you know, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think definitely LA gets through. I don't know for us, and then Seattle's leading 2-1 right now against Detroit for their series. I know Milwaukee's been putting in, you know, a lot. They're 2-0 on the series right now as well. So they were like I think the best uh, team in baseball, regular season score wise. So they're pretty dominant there. Christian Yelich. Uh, so yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
yeah. We will.
They for at least for the National League, LA has the chance to close it out tomorrow, and so does the Brewers. So that'd be a cool. That's going to be a cool series, honestly, because those are two good offensive powerhouses that'll go against each other, and that'll be a fun one to watch. Um,
Oh yeah.
but other than that, yeah, man, all hopes for the Yankees, and we'll see, man. Looking good tonight, but I don't know. It's gonna be like I
Yeah,
said.
I think you guys got it tonight, and good luck to you guys in the next game. It'll be definitely something I'm tuned into.
Yeah,
So
we need it, bro. We need that luck, man, for sure.
let's pivot over to some basketball, man. So WNBA, they're in the finals. So you've got the Aces and you've got the Phoenix Mercury. Aces are belt to ass, man. I mean, I believe they're up 2-0 in this series. Just double checking that. But either way, I do believe that they are. Hold on, I'll confirm that. But yeah, interesting finals. It's the first time the WNBA has issued like a 7 game finals, yeah, series. So they are up 2-0, Las Vegas Aces. So it's entertaining, man. I think the Aces are gonna bring it home. I think they're first to win 4. I do like how the WNBA is kind of like going to that 7 game format that the NBA is known for. I think that's really cool. It just kind of shows like the level of professionalism that it is. Not that it wasn't, but just that they're equivalent to the guys in some ways, just with that. So I think that's really
Yeah,
cool. But
no,
yeah,
it's good
I,
because you kind of appeal to like it's like you got to appeal to what people know already. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like they already know
exactly.
that type of style, or whatever.
Hmm.
Like if there was like a softball league out there for women that we watched or whatever, like I'd expect like the playoffs to be the same structure as the MLB. I wouldn't because it's like
Exactly.
if you're trying to get somebody new into the sport, don't
It's
have
like
them
gotta
like
show them things, yeah, that they get.
less. It's like less brain power attracts people. You know what I mean? Like don't have
Yeah,
them have to do math.
for sure,
you
for
know,
sure. So
already
I
struggled at math in college, bro. Relax.
so I definitely like that aspect of it. Yeah, but it's shaping up to be pretty good, man. Asia Wilson, she's dominating. I mean, I think this will be maybe something that it will go 6 games. We'll see. I don't think it'll be a sweep, but maybe 5 or 6. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Is it like no?
Um,
Is it normal for WNBA players? Are they usually like age wise, like play later into 30s? Like, is that usually?
I mean, we have plenty of examples of that. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got players that late 30s, 40 even. So
Oh wow.
we have examples, so plenty of examples. But yeah, I would just say it's just like the guys, some of these ladies are just like super conditioned. They keep up with everything, like LeBron and Chris Paul, these guys that have been in the league for about 20 years or whatever.
It's actually more impressive, man, because they don't have like they're not getting paid the same and it's expensive to keep to like take care of your body.
They're
man.
really
like,
doing it for the love of the game, and it's just like not to just like bring like sex into it too much, but it's just like their bodies like are have more changes than ours do. It's just, and you got to look at childbirth and all these factors that just contribute to how you can play and sustain long-term peak performance, that sort of thing. So
for sure.
It's even more impressive.
Yeah, man. And I mean, it's like, bro, it's not like anatomically, like we're not meant to jump up in there and like have all this impact on our knees and everything.
Yeah, on our knees, we're not supposed to even be having that happening.
So it's like your body deteriorates just naturally. Imagine also just being like a freak of nature, being like a big human being, and then on top of that, you're like jumping all the time, doing all this physical, activities, and you're still out there doing it at a later age, and not for that much money, obviously relative to the other sports. And yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. That's cool. Definitely passion for the game. That's cool.
Yep. Cycling over to the NBA. So preseason has started. Teams are playing. I believe the Celtics. If they don't play tonight, they play tomorrow night. So yeah, pretty fun time around the association. Just all sports in general. We'll get into NHL if that's something you want to talk about as well. Yeah. NBA Boston. Yeah, they play tomorrow night on the 8th. So. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be their first preseason game. But we're inching closer to the October 24th premiere of this season, and we had one particular player, LeBron James, who made an announcement a few days ago. He stated he had a big news, and he was making decision number 2. He made decision 1 when he was leaving Cleveland to go to Miami. So made this big spectacle about it, like this whole sit down thing, and. It came out today. He did like an Instagram live, and it's just an advertisement or promotion for Hennessy. That's what it was. And so everyone's like, "Oh, he's retiring. Like he's hanging it up. This is his announcement." I believe they said tickets for the Lakers game, their season finale, like went up like it's like $400, like like the entry, like base ticket, because they're thinking it's like they're thinking it's something different. So. I think when LeBron tells us that he's retiring, he'll make sure like nobody has a whiff of it. Like you will never know. It's just like it'll come. So he'll own that moment, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it'd be like if he won another like NBA championship.
I think I could see that.
I could probably go up and be like, yeah, I'm thankful. Also, I'm retiring.
Yeah.
Like that's like how he'd want to probably do it. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, does that championship seem possible this year for him?
No. Like, the way the Lakers are constructed, I don't think so. I mean, you've got, like, several defensive liabilities on the team. Like, Luka is an amazing, amazing player, generational talent, defensive liability. LeBron is not going to play the same level of defense he did at his absolute peak. That's just not going to happen. He has the IQ, but I don't see that happening. You have Austin Reeves, who is, I believe he's kind of a decent defender, but, I mean, you don't have an all-defensive team here. You've got, like, guys like DeAndre Ayton, the new center. I don't think he's going to be, like, that defensive threat. So I just don't see them being strong enough defensively to stop teams, from doing what they want to do.
Yeah. And, I mean, obviously basketball is such a long season. Like, you can't even really judge it until, like, what, I don't know, January or something like that. You can start looking at
it's like after the All-Star break, that's when things kind of like you have a really great understanding of who's serious, who's not, and what can happen. So can they make the playoffs? Absolutely. I think this is probably a 50-win team if everyone stays healthy. If Luka is truly the centerpiece going forward, I think they figured out if he plays 80% of the games, I think that's great for this team. He's gotten in shape recently, like really good shape. He's not as large. Well, he wasn't large, but you know what they said about Luka. He just ate junk food and drunk beer. That was his thing. So
he had the body of like cookie jar guy.
Yeah, but it's like that's just how they play over there. It's just like that, or they're comfortable. He can do all these things with it, but he kept getting these soft tissue injuries and things, and they're like, if you just stayed in shape, or you did this, you did that, you'd be fine. So. But I don't think so. I mean, if they make the playoffs, I could see them making the conference finals probably. But I think they're just stronger teams. I as we saw this past year, like you look at not Memphis, but what team does Ant play for? Anthony Edwards, Timberwolves.
Yeah,
Timberwolves. Just teams like that, they just were able to, just dominate them.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what I see for NBA. But Celtics, man, we're gonna be without Tatum for probably the whole year, if not after All-Star break. But I know he wants to be out there with those guys, but we'll have to figure it out, and we always do. Brad Stevens, he puts a great roster together, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, hopefully you guys have another good run, man, in the East. So we'll
I think
see.
so. I think so. One more thing, Starting Five, I think that's coming out on Netflix, or if it hasn't already, I think that's coming soon. But basically documented the entire of last season around 5 players, and it just so happens 2 of those players meet in the finals, Halliburton and SGA. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
Netflix really got something with
Yeah,
that. It's just like
that's
we picked
cool.
these guys like over a year in advance, and they meet in the finals. And you saw the storyline with Hallie towards ACL, and not his ACL, he towards Achilles, and so yeah.
I figured at some point they'd push for, something like what I already seen what they had golf, they had football, obviously, with receiver and the
Receiver
QBs,
and
and yeah.
quarterback. Yep.
So I was like, oh, when are they gonna push other sports? It's cool that they're gonna push that out, man.
Mhm.
That'll be a good one to watch for sure. Definitely be
Yep.
watching that, man. And I think
Yep.
that's also just like promoting growth for the team because a lot of people that maybe don't watch basketball at all or just understand it or whatnot, they feel a little bit more of a connection watching something like that where they see like the players and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna follow this player because I like him and his family or whatever, and
Exactly, and that's all it takes,
it
man. Like I
brings
remember watching quarterback, and it's like I just got to learn a little bit more about Jared Goff. I'm like, oh, that's just like really cool.
yeah,
St. Brown, same thing with him. Like
yeah,
a little bit about his,
yeah, because you're like,
just
well, he's
personal story.
German. You're like, what?
Yeah, I was like, dude, he speaks it fluently, dude. It's
Yeah.
pretty impressive, man.
But now
Yeah,
it makes sense because you see his helmet; he always has a little German flag in the
yeah.
back of
You just
it.
don't even think about it. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, he does, and I think he mentioned like he spent a lot of his childhood in Germany. Like he would go back, and his mother would take him, and they spoke German all the time. Like she wanted to make sure he was like, yeah, you're in America, but you're like a German kid technically. Like we,
yeah.
learn
He
these
didn't
things.
want to lose the roots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
No, it gives you like a sense of like more just like personal, like
And his dad is like a crazy bodybuilder, like ex
I
bodybuilder, which
know,
is
man.
really like crazy. It was like
That's-
he made him and his brother like work out like when they were
Yeah.
like 4 and 5. I was like, dude, this is really
Yeah,
interesting.
seeing like the
Yeah,
clips of him in the garage and like also just like
yeah.
catching in the garage and you're like, yo, see, it's like dude, it's not given to
That's
you,
how you
man.
do
It's
it.
like
That's how
years and
that's
years
how
of
you raise
grinding, yeah.
star athletes like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is cool. No, that's good, man. I'm glad. I'll definitely watch that. You said this week or
I
something?
believe it comes out this month. If it's
Oh,
not
this
already
one.
out,
Okay.
it's probably coming this month. But I think I want to say it's already out. I've seen stuff about it, so I think it's out. But I definitely want to be tuning into it
Yeah.
for sure.
No, I'll
Yeah.
definitely be watching that for sure. And
Mhm.
excited. We October 24th season kicks off, man. Definitely have to put that on my calendar,
Yep.
man.
Amazon Prime. They're going to be doing a lot of games. And Michael Jordan, he's back.
Yeah.
He's a recession indicator. Michael Jordan has a job. Um, a desk job, or maybe it's a Zoom thing. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be in studio or he's gonna be like at home or on his yacht.
Probably
doing
at the
this, like,
casino, man. He's at the casino, and
he might just do it from his yacht. I could see
Yeah,
that.
that'd be hilarious to watch him.
That
Yeah.
that would
That's
be.
cool, man. Yeah, I saw it. I was like looking through Prime the other day, and I saw they're like, yeah, get your like 25% off or whatever right now if you get the
The League
NBA
Pass.
pack, like the League Pass through
Mhm.
Prime, and I was like, oh shit, they really are still trying to make us have every damn subscription
Every
out here
service,
to
man.
watch,
Basically
man.
cable. Basically cable,
Yeah,
man.
basically cable. You like you look at your bills and you're like, damn, I'm paying like 250.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saved more with cable.
yeah,
Like,
literally.
could
You're
have
like,
stayed there. Like,
seriously, man, crazy. They cut the wire,
Mhm.
but they cut the wire and then put it straight into your bank account, dude. Like,
basically, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's funny,
But
man.
we had UFC. I know you had some stuff for UFC.
Oh yeah, man. It was I tuned in for the main card. There's like really the co-main event, the co-main event, and then the main event were what I was really interested in. And yeah, man, it was a hell of a fight night. I really enjoyed it a lot, man. Yeah, I'll start off with the first co-main event, which I was actually going for Khalil Roundtree, Jr. He was going against I can't even pronounce his last name, man. Some of these guys from from these countries, but yeah, it's funny. So the dude he was going against, I'll try to pronounce his name. It's like Jiri. It's Jiri. Okay, now I'm just gonna call him Jiri. All right, first name Jiri. So I watched the podcast like with Joe Rogan and him, and it was hilarious because this dude is like he like trained like his because obviously UFC being that they have so many different disciplines, like some are wrestlers, some are have a boxing background, some are just like straight jiu-jitsu background, whatever. This guy has like some type of like karate background, and he's like on the podcast because he got beat up pretty bad. Actually by the main event guy, which is Alex Pereira, and he got knocked out pretty bad. And he goes on the podcast. He's like, yeah, man, like they're like, oh, talking about his training. This man goes out to the woods and he just literally his training is kicking rocks. He's like punching rocks, kicking trees. He's like he has the accent. He's like, I go to the woods and I kick the rock because I want to be one with the rock and the mountain. I go to the mountain and I punch the rock, and that's how I train.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the fight was phenomenal. I actually lost this bet. I bet on Roundtree because he kind of had been kind of been trending in the right direction. He had quite a few good fights here this last year, and they take it to all the way round 3. Dude, they're just boxing it up in the corner, bro, and Jerry, bro, just catches him. I mean, they're bloodied up. They had been like just swinging, gassed out. Jerry just catches him right in the chin, drops him. This is like the craziest KO I've seen. Jerry have. It was really cool to just see him because I just was reminded to him. I was like, oh man, good for this guy. He had kind of taken a really bad knockout from Pereira, and it's good to because they talk about how in a lot of fighters that you see they take bad knockouts. It kind of takes a little bit of like. I don't know if it's their confidence or whatnot, but you see like after that they kind of don't recover, especially if they have like a really bad knockout. It's almost like
Hesitant.
they can't come back. They don't come back with the same like flow, the same swag, the same speed. It's almost like they're not kind of like there.
They're scared. They're playing scared.
Yeah, they're playing scared, but yeah, that was a really good fight, man. The co fight was Marab versus Corey, and I hadn't heard of this Corey guy. I know Marab, and I thought he did exactly what I thought he was gonna. The only really difference was Corey kind of gave him a little bit of a run for his money in the first round. But other than that, Marab did his thing, threw him to the ground, dominated him. The dude's just like a beast, man. And I think he's like 40 years old from Georgia. Just like, he's like, Joe Rogan, I just want to tell the people, like, I love you. Like, I just love these guys, bro. They get on, they got these accents. They're just like amazing.
Dude, you're good. You're good with the impersonations, man.
Dude, it's like you're so good, bro. They're so good. Like I love it because like the best part of watching UFC is literally the post like fight interview and like Joe Rogan's like they're like bleeding on them and shit, and they give him a thing. And they're like Las Vegas, and they just like we love you and Yeah, but it was a good fight, man. He dominated it. And then obviously, like the main event was just crazy. This is actually the second they meet again, and yeah, dude, Pereira he just went to town, man. He knocked him out in 20 seconds of the first round. So so the other dude just shoots on him. He gets him on the ground and just starts raining elbows on him. And yeah, man, they stopped the fight. It was a really good fight. I did take that. That was thankfully I got that. I took the so they have method of victory. So I took the TKO or whatnot.
Okay.
So those are pretty good. I like to take those just because you usually get a little bit better, odds. You like at least plus 300 or a little bit more.
Okay.
So it's like a little bit more the degenerate.
Did you choose a round as well?
No, I'm not that degenerate.
Okay. Oh, you're not that. You're like we have limits.
Yeah. It's like not only do I know how, but when as well.
Yeah, you gotta know.
Yeah, the crystal ball was a little foggy on the round, so I just took the method of victory. But yeah, man. It was a really good card. Well, at least like the fights that I was able to watch. I usually tune in around 10 o'clock when they do the turnover for the prelims and just try to catch a few. But yeah, UFC, man. I mean, I love it. Especially now, I'll be able to be into it a little bit more. That they're going to Paramount, I believe that it is, and it's gonna be like another subscription. But at least it's like a subscription that obviously you were paying more because it was. You were getting the prelims on ESPN Plus or whatnot, but then you still had to front out like $80 a card or whatnot. So kind of makes it hard to keep up and not go on, to a bar or whatever other means you have to do to watch the fight. But um, yeah, man, UFC. If you don't watch it, watch it. Boxing's dead, man. I mean, other than like the Crawford fight, that was cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Other
I
than
enjoyed
that, like I don't know, man. I just can't. And even I get super into it, bro. Like I used to because on YouTube TV you can actually pay for like a sports thing. It's like
that.
Sports Plus or something like that. But
Yeah,
it gives late night bare knuckle boxing on there. So
really. I think
yeah,
I might have that, and I just never checked that.
yeah,
Okay.
bro. But it's like at like 2 in the morning, like 1 or 2, whenever you're like a late night owl and you just want to see
Okay.
some like blood. Just dude,
Just
it's
see some,
crazy.
yeah, just yeah,
Big
some
like
violence.
Russian dudes just swinging at each other, going crazy.
That's
With it.
insane.
Yeah.
I did not know that was even a
Yeah,
thing.
and even
You
I
know,
really wish because I really enjoy also like Muay Thai. Muay Thai is more like that
yep,
discipline where it's just like basically like kicking, like punch, like the dudes are
yep.
crazy. And I actually had a buddy. He went out to Thailand and he said he's like, bro, these dudes are like 5'3", but they're like assassins. Like it's
I bet
crazy. Like 5'3", like 110 pounds, but they're like like
they could kill
they
you like
kill you, bro.
with
Like
the
they're just like assassins, man. It's like so violent and it's just like badass. I love that. I mean, we'll see. I know like what's his face? Trump. Trump was on one of the. He like visited one of the Navy ships not too long ago, and he was out there and he's like, "We're bringing the." I can't at first. I don't do a too good job, but we're bringing the UFC for the 250th anniversary. They're gonna do it on the White House
the
lawn.
White
So
House.
yeah, it's cool, man. Like I love UFC. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be right here, like in my backyard, and
And that is yeah,
yeah,
that will be yeah.
yeah.
That no, that's exciting. That's
Yeah.
like really
Yeah,
really
and I
cool
don't
to me.
know. They haven't announced like who's gonna be the one like do. I thought it was gonna be McGregor that they were gonna just bring him back as a
I could see it.
like
But I don't know. I just feel like once you're up so many hundreds of millions, you just can't get hit in the face
yeah,
anymore.
but that's like a clout. Like I don't know. Like it's like a
It's a clout
yeah,
thing.
like
Yeah,
a yeah, like you
you can
got to
still do
fight
it.
the main call. Like you were the main event fight for the United
Yeah,
States. Like when will that happen again, dude? Like that, I don't
yeah.
think they're
I
gonna
see.
run that back next year. Like or
Yeah,
ever. So
I get you.
it'll be sick. I don't even know how. Yeah, I don't even know how they're gonna be able to do that. Like if you ever, I don't know if you've been up to the White House and seen like the lawn, dude. It's like a major hill. So
Oh my
I
gosh, yeah.
don't
It's gonna be yeah.
like
Get
how are they
some.
even gonna put a damn like how are they gonna put the ring up there? Or is there people gonna be able to watch? Like is that gonna be
I'm
something?
sure. I mean, for the TV audience, it'll be fine. As for the people like physically there, I want to see how it looks. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's a good one.
Like
So.
yeah, that'd be crazy. Like that's hilarious, but like is it gonna be like all congressmen around? Like
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh man, this is,
yeah.
and they would look kind of square, kind
Yeah.
of watching that.
Right, right,
That'd be
right.
funny.
They're
You
like,
gotta have like
oh.
some civilians, some
Mm.
regular people in
Yeah,
there.
literally.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, man, UFC this weekend was great, man. Great knockouts. It was cool. I love like Pierre's thing is to basically like he knocks out dudes and he gives you like the this is what you he like looks at Dana White and just he goes like this. He goes like 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 this
Yeah.
this piece of shit. This is what you gave me. Like
This
this is
was you.
nothing. And
Yeah.
that's like his thing. So I hope to see like on Instagram like memes of like it'd be hilarious. Like I was like maybe I should go do this and have
Yeah.
somebody be like oh where's the water and just be like right there.
Yeah. Like
It's
that.
like right there. It's like I'm just gonna hit the Pierre on everybody, dude. But yeah, man. UFC really good this weekend. I was able to hit on 2 bets, and yeah, it kind of helped me out because NFL has been terrible for me. But
Yeah. NFL.
NFL has been
I
a
just
little whippy for me. But we'll see.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I
man.
hear you. All right. We haven't gone over NCAA football
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, I was hoping we would go past that, man. I mean, I brought it up already, but like, fuck, man. I was I was holding on to hopes. I had a little. It was like like people buy houses. They like brag about their equity. I was bragging to too many people about the equity on my damn future with
Yeah,
FSU.
yeah. That's
And
what. That's
then Virginia goes, and not only do they win, but they kill half the team by trampling them. And then after
wow.
that, Miami just runs it on us. So yeah, they're dead. I think a better game to talk about honestly is the Gators. That Gators Texas game.
Dude, dude. UCLA. I think that's the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
That's
that,
the freaking game, man.
dude. What? That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that was insane.
That
I
was
think they
crazy.
installed. I think that dude installed their offensive coordinator like the plays like 2 days in advance or something like that. Or, he's new, he's fresh, and he just kind of went over that recently. But yeah, dude, very impressive to beat that high of a ranked school. Penn State, I believe, is out of the rankings now,
Yeah, I mean,
top 25.
yeah, they've been that's the biggest miss of most analysts, I think.
Dude, I
Honestly,
don't, and nobody had that happening.
yeah,
Nobody had that.
yeah,
So that's
that's crazy.
yeah, that's something. But yeah, dude, that was a crazy game. I think I texted you when it was on, and it was like, dude, like what's going on with Penn State, man? Like
Right, right. Like
that
I
was
don't even I don't remember what the lines were, but they must have been. That
I
was
remember when I texted you, it was either close to halftime or it was in the third quarter, and it was +5 Penn State is what it was.
yeah,
Yeah. And then obviously Penn State kind of got close to bring it back, but ultimately they were short of getting that touchdown to, you
yeah.
know.
But I'd like to know what it opened at. That must have been
Oh
a
my
big
God, that
game.
had to be at least double digits,
Yeah,
very easily.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was,
high like in the teens, or whatever,
that's literally
or 20s probably. It might have been 20. I don't know. Like that. That's
the degenerate's dream bet right there, son.
exactly, dude. I'm sure they were part of a lot of people's money line. Just like, hey, let me throw this in here real quick. Get a
Right.
quick little easy, little
Yeah.
boost on something. But
They're like, oh, it's gonna be a good Black Friday this year.
yeah, and that screwed them, man. Screwed
Yeah.
all those people that were going for that. So
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
what
that
it
was
is.
crazy, man. I think, yeah, for sure. I mean, at the beginning of the season, that I had so many people to just listening to, um, basically every podcast, every ESPN, every Fox Sport. Like, yeah, Penn State's probably gonna be national championships. They're gonna
Yeah,
take it all the
that's
way,
I
and
thought so. I thought they'd make the game at least,
yeah,
So
and yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I guess they just jinxed them. Like you just praise a team so much
possibly.
that you just get in their
I
heads,
mean, that's
and
like
then
Texas. They were glazing Texas before they even took a damn snap this year.
yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
there's
But
that.
yeah, this coming week though, week 7 for football or for college football. Talking about Texas, they take on Oklahoma,
Hmm.
ranked Oklahoma, and they still got Texas minus one and
Yep,
a half. They still got them favored, man.
that's wild.
That is
That's
wild.
wild.
I mean, three
Yeah,
and
Arch
two.
Arch looked
Oklahoma's
not
literally
good. Arch
undefeated.
looked not good at all. Like this past week, and yeah, he's got to play better, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. That'll be a good game to watch for sure to see. Maybe he steps it up, man. I don't know.
Maybe,
I mean, he's
maybe
still for sure. Like, I just wonder where you think he goes in the NFL.
he doesn't right now.
Right.
I don't. I mean, like he would be drafted, but I mean, he's not a day one pick, and he's maybe
You don't think just off of pedigree they're gonna draft that dude high?
not day one, not anymore, based on what we've seen. Because you gotta look at it like this: Sarkisian, like if he was so good, right? Why did Sarkisian have him on the bench over Quinn Ewers, who was a seventh round pick?
Probably because they don't want to make him look bad for the draft.
Sure, but like if he's so good as like everyone's saying he is, then he should have been playing. It just
Yeah,
goes to show you like they knew, or maybe he just wasn't as polished as like you think. And you hate to say it, but I mean it is his last name. His name was like Arch, like I don't know, Arch Wall was his name. I don't know, just like something like that. I mean, would he be benched already? Like just like how he played recently? I
yeah,
think so because of how much money's attached to college football now, and just like these teams are every year with the nil and everything, like they're trying to win it now, or they're trying to win all their games. So you don't see instant results or something changing. Like you're ready to bench somebody or fire somebody. So
yeah,
I think
yeah. For sure, I think the name helps out. Like, there's always gonna be players
it does,
that
and it's like
where
it's
you come
always gonna be the
from. Yeah,
national media coverage.
yeah,
He seems like a great kid or whatever. It's just like, he maybe just needs to, just get a few things right, and just, he'll be nice then. But
yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
thought he was nice in relief of Ewers last year. I thought he looked really good in those spots, but this year it's been, with him starting, it hasn't been what a lot of people envisioned. So
yeah.
yeah,
No,
gotta
for
deal with
sure,
that.
for sure.
Gotta deal with that.
Yeah. Any games you're looking at this week?
Right now, it's a little bit too early to tell, but I mean, I think I like the Eagles. I think I do. Just them coming off a loss, facing an NFC opponent. I think that they cover this type of game some way somehow. It could be at the last moment, like they figure out a way to do it, but it
Yeah.
might be closer than what people think initially, and then I think the Eagles just are going to find ways to you know just not run it up, but just definitely win by a touchdown or so.
Yeah. No, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
That's what I think. But
Yeah.
in terms overall, I think the Jets cover the spread, the 7.5. I do believe they cover that, and I mean those stood out to me. But I would say I would need to look deeper into it to kind of give you, what I really,
I like
expecting.
taking Jackson Dart for one TD for sure.
I'm taking that. Okay,
Yeah, I want
gotcha.
to take that just because I think the dude's gonna,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna make up. Well, it's like most likely he's gonna look downfield, not see anybody, and just take off running. I mean, he's already shown
Yeah,
he's doing that, so probably won't. I
probably
bet if
so.
I haven't even looked at the odds, I bet they're not even that favorable. I bet it's like maybe like plus 200 or something like that. You
Maybe.
know, it's weird because we're like coming into an era where I feel like for even Josh Allen was like like not priced correctly for so long,
Yep. Yep.
where you could easily get so much value taking him, and he was like plus 400, 500 for him to score a touchdown, and then all of a
Now it's like
sudden, yeah, all
minus
of a
200.
sudden it's like you don't even get plus 500 for him to score two, man.
Exactly. Yep.
And it just
Yep.
like they just push you out of the market. Like they only want it's like
Gotta parlay it.
they only want degenerates. No, they literally only want degenerates
Yeah.
betting, bro. Like that's it. Like because anybody like that just thinks about this and sits down and is like, this doesn't make sense. It's
Yeah.
not a
They're not
degenerate.
gonna.
So you're like, they're like, no,
Yep.
we want stupid money here. We don't want
Yeah, yeah,
wise money,
exactly. And they
bro.
and they will get stupid money. They will
Yeah,
make that call, and Josh Allen will be right there at the one, and he's
yeah.
he's not gonna he's not gonna do it. They're gonna give it to James Cook.
Like they
So
probably, I bet they could make a line for like 8 touchdowns if somebody would hit it. I'd be like, why? Like, what?
yeah, yeah, they would they
Like, you
would they
think this
would.
dude's
People
gonna
people
run
do
you
it
eight
every day,
touchdowns,
every
bro?
week.
Come on, man.
Exactly, exactly.
But
I do like Justin Fields anytime touchdown. I like that,
yeah,
for sure.
probably a minus money though.
It's probably plus money. He didn't get one last week, so it's probably plus money now.
Yeah, hopefully maybe
Probably
like
plus money right now.
plus one, like 101 or something.
Man, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up while we're
Yeah,
talking. But I would say besides that, there's nothing in particular. Just a good weekend of football. That's really all I'm kind of looking forward to. Oh, I will say this. Shador Sanders is one step closer to getting his shot. Being that Dylan Gabriel is going to be the starter for the time being, and
yeah.
Flacco is going to be in Cincinnati. So, yeah, we'll see how that shakes out.
I feel like we kind of like predicted it where we're like, how many games is it gonna take or what? And all it take what it took was a trade, and then there they
Basically.
are, man. Like they're gonna probably shuffle them back and forth, and maybe use this season to see like who they put their trust in next season. I don't know, because
Oh yeah.
um, I don't know. Are they gonna really go 1-2 with two rookies next year? I don't think so.
I don't think so
Like they'll
either.
probably get some older guy to be like QB2, and then eventually like cut somebody off.
Hmm.
So it's not like they would be losing a lot. I think Gabriel's went like what, fourth round or something like that, and
Yeah, third,
third, and then Shador went super late. So
fifth. Yeah.
nothing crazy that they're losing. They're just kind of taking a shot. I don't know, man. That team is more of just like that team is like what's like, what do you think when you think Cleveland? And they'd be like, oh, LeBron's like, nah, bro, Miles Garrett.
Exactly.
Miles Garrett, bro, at the dog pound. Put it in that work. So, but yeah,
So,
man.
I actually did have a chance to look up the odds, man. So it looks like Justin Fields is plus 270 anytime touchdown.
Mm, that's actually a really good line. I would take that.
Yeah, dude, that's freaking live, man.
That's not bad.
That's really solid. Maybe it's because it's so early. Maybe because it's in London or whatever. Dude, Fields is, if he don't know nothing else, he's gonna run for a rushing touchdown.
Oh,
Like
for
he's
sure. I
especially
definitely put it.
especially if they're in the red zone, man. I mean, it's exciting. It gets the crowd going. Like I can see it happening very
No,
easily.
he's explosive for us, man, for sure. No, that's good. I'll definitely put a unit on that. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Plus 270 is worth my time.
And I think I could see this too, but I could see the last touchdown of the game being a Fields rushing touchdown. That's plus 1,300. I could see that.
Bro,
Let's
now
go.
you're starting to
I
gamble
know,
too
I know,
much
I know,
into the gen.
I
Yeah,
know, man.
dude,
It's
come
like
on, man. Put the
the
crystal
gears are
ball down,
moving.
bro.
The gears are moving.
Put the
But yeah,
crystal
those
ball
are what I like
down.
so far. I mean, overall, the matchups this week aren't overall that interesting. I do think the Cowboys Panthers game will be interesting because of the fantasy, projections on both sides. Just that Panthers defense is not, terrible. It's actually kind of decent, but Dallas, their defense is so poor. It's just going to enable lots of points. So Dallas is going to have to keep throwing it, and yeah, it should be fun. It should be a fun matchup.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got, man. In terms of any look ahead bets at the moment. But you have anything else?
No, man. I mean, NHL. I think NHL kicked off
Yeah,
today.
NHL did kick off. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Panthers won their opener, so that's good. Florida Panthers is probably gonna be a good team again.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Yeah, reigning
yeah,
champs.
love. It's like another season of my betting the spread on the favorite. That's like the same strategy I run on MLB for these long seasons. I do the same thing in hockey.
Okay,
And it's like usually it's like either break even or slightly like some
something
type of
like that.
edge. But
Okay.
yeah, man, I hockey's it's good because it's like it's that time of the year where like like the wife like walks into the office and she's like, what are you even watching? Because I have so much stuff that I was like, I'm like,
Yeah,
this
you got
screen's
a lot
like
going on.
hockey, like playoff baseball. Then you have like football here and like some like basketballs like kicking up.
You gotta stay up on your sports, man.
And then
It's a
I'm like on
requirement.
fantasy. I'm like, I'm not even looking at the screens. I just have like fantasy up as well. It's like,
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know.
you
I just
got
want
to,
to
man.
hear like I just put my speakers on, let everything play at the same time, and just
Hmm.
just the jumbledness of October sports, fall like that
Yeah.
late fall
There will be a day this
sports,
month where
man.
it's like all four major sports here in America are gonna be played the same day. They'll have a game, so
Yeah.
that'll be
It'll,
fun.
it'll be the best, man. Also live the live update the Yankees, bro. We won nine to
Yeah, I
six.
saw that. I saw that 9-6, 9-6.
So
Yeah, that's how the game
fingers
ended.
crossed, we're taking it.
Fingers
We're
crossed.
taking it to game four. We'll see. I don't know, man. These boys need to wake up. They woke up
Oh
tonight,
yeah,
but
yeah, they did.
yeah.
They
Dude,
did.
it's so crazy to see like commentating, like to see just like Alex Rodriguez, Big Poppy, and Derek Jeter, and like, damn, they look old, bro.
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're
Like,
old as
wow, I
crap now.
remember like playing. I was like a kid. Like, this is literally
Yeah,
Alex Rodriguez jersey, dude. Like,
yeah, yeah.
this
Seriously,
is
that's
hilarious.
insane.
That's crazy, man. That's probably will feel seeing like Michael Jordan on the broadcast, right, for Prime. He's
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
for
yo,
sure. It's
that's
like, dude,
crazy.
this dude is real, man.
Yeah,
Like
like yeah. It's
from Space Jam, Jordan from Space Jam. Like.
yeah. I wonder what it was because it's like I think about it. I was like, there's no way that they like some type of network didn't already offer him money. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure it's
Like
not about like honestly, like I joke and say recession indicator. This is about money. Maybe very very slightly on the small. That might be the last thing on the totem pole. I think if anything, this is about cementing legacy because there is an error of like there's an aura around Jordan. His mystique, he's an enigma. Like we know him, we see pictures of him, we see videos, but we don't see him, let alone interacting or giving opinions on things that we are currently keeping up with. So I think that it's part of his legacy. Like, the people like understand where Jordan is, where he's coming from, what he thinks, a little bit, how he feels about certain guys. We don't know. We think 90s is that's like the best basketball, and like he would turn his nose up to like the modern like everything, and it's just like no, maybe he likes these things and like he just kind of wants to express that or whatever. So I
yeah.
think it's a legacy thing more than anything, way more than money. I think.
Yeah, I think also when you just like have it all, man, at some point you get bored and you're like,
Like,
what
why
else to
not,
do?
man?
Yeah,
Like, this is fun. Like, why do you think he
yeah,
did the Last Dance? Like, they
yeah,
say it was LeBron motivated after he beat the Warriors. Coming back from down 3-1. It's like that came out, but I think it's just like reliving those moments, that you enjoyed, and that's what
yeah.
God's gonna go back to.
No, for
So
sure. It'll be cool, man. It'll be cool to see him on there. But yeah, man. I mean, other than that, I really got nothing else. It was a hell of a weekend. A lot of
yeah,
sports and a lot of more sports to come.
whole lot of sports.
MLB rolling at full steam. That's my main focus right now, really. And
Yeah,
yeah, man, football keeps going crazy like it is. I don't know, man. They've got me whiplash. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows gonna win the damn Super Bowl?
Who
Who
knows,
knows,
man?
man?
I think it'll be like a 2017 season where
Yeah,
you just really don't know who's gonna make it. But
craziness. Yeah, which is
yeah,
the best, man. I mean,
I
it's
don't know. I think that's the
interesting.
best. I think
Yeah,
2017, like in recent memory, that was the best season of
yeah,
football. I think so.
right. I think most of us expected to see like the Chiefs undefeated right now, the Bills,
Sure.
like all the same.
Baltimore doing well. All the
Yeah,
usuals pretty much. Yeah, you
yeah,
swap out maybe two of the mid guys or whatever, but yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
man. But definitely
For
some
sure.
heartbreakers out there. But yeah, man.
Oh yeah. So that'll wrap up this week's episode of Sports Frequency. Tune in, check us out, and make sure you follow, like, and subscribe on socials to all our content. So find us at Sports Frequency or Sports Frequency Pod.